The importance of date nights in marriage. We'll just quickly look at date nights in marriage today. Um, the importance of date nights in marriage. That's what we're going to look at today. Looking at time together as a couple. How do you spend your time together? Planning time together. Now, if you look at it, we all get very busy these days. There's work, there's a hustle and bustle. Now, sometimes we even work from home, or one partner works from home. And if you really think working from home is easy, just wait until you start working from home. You find that in some days you can just be so busy from start of the day to the end of the day. Then, in same way, sometime as a couple, depending on who drop the children in school, if you're in that age bracket where you're still doing school runs, who drops children in school, who pick children up, and then you have children doing activities. Junior needs to go for karate class, Cynthia needs to go for ballet dance class. You just have, there's football practice, there's basketball practice, there's volleyball practice, there's handball. So a lot can be happening in between days. If you're a church family, there's church service to be attended. Then if you're even a minister, a serving church member, the old community member, or parent teacher association. So much can be happening. And in the midst of all this, somebody needs to go to work, needs to come, there needs to be food, there needs to be shopping. So much that life brings on everyone. And sometimes in the midst of all this, Junior needs to go to hospital appointment. Somebody needs or is having toothache and all that. In the midst of all this, and it's very easy to get caught up that you don't really have sufficient time together. So what you might end up having is everybody walks towards the bedroom, because now everybody is so busy, so you just can't wait to get to the bedroom. And sometimes you just get to the bedroom, it's simply to sleep. You can't even really talk much, you can't plan, because you're now just on the go, 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 go. Now, some people say that being the situation, working marriages get intentional in spending time together. Sometimes, some people are lucky, depending on their work pattern, they are able to have dinner together every day. For me, that is a dream for me. I would have loved to be able to, have dinner with my family every day. Go to work or whatever my business or whatever it is for the day. Then every evening have dinner with my family. But that is more like a wish. I don't see how that is going to be possible in my current life, but maybe when I grow older, maybe. But that is not sufficient. Sometimes, if you can have that eating together every day, that traditional way, when I was growing up, I saw my parents, food time or dinner time was very predictable. Dinner time, everybody have to come home. If you have been playing football outside, you need to go shower, then come, or have a bath, then come, for dinner. But we are now also caught up. But if you can do dinner, together every day, you could do breakfast together every Saturday. So everybody has something to look forward to. Saturday breakfast, everybody, sometimes everybody participate, okay? It depends on what kind of home arrangement you have. Okay, in the morning on Saturday also depends, because now they are so shift jobs, odd hour type of work. And what could happen is on Saturday, make the intentional effort. As a man of the house, it could be to go with Junior to his room, join him to sort out his room, fix his room, as the case may be, or it might be, I know it depends on where you are. In some continent, there are loads of house staff, whether you're rich or poor, it doesn't matter. There are house staff, whether I call them housemates or call them opel or whatever. But if you're living in the West, is completely different. A lot of the time, you don't have those plenty house staff walking about picking after you. But whatever it is, you can make the effort to participate either in the kitchen, or just setting an example for your children and doing some stuff. Or even if, depending on what continent you are, you're going to sit down and watching TV, before the your breakfast comes. But just make it a habit where the family come together at a certain time during the week or during the month to eat together. I know when my oldest was in the university, or as a university student, what I did say to him, "Oh, dude, can we have?" Because I was intentional about building a relationship or just trying to engage with him. Can we have lunch together, maybe once a week, one Sunday a month, or we just try to arrange it, and it was working. The day that he's not going to be available, he said, "Oh, Dad, I'm sorry, I've got a meeting, or I've got schoolwork, or I've got XYZ. Can we do it on Saturday, or can we do it? Or I'm free on Tuesday. Can we do it?" And it is good because in such time, that is when you share your family stories to your children. That's when you have the opportunity to ask them properly how school is going, how they're doing with their friends, who are their friends, and stuff like that. But again, what I've described now still seem to be for you, your wife, and the children. That's if you have children. But assuming you don't have children, either you don't have children yet, or the children have now grown and gone to boarding school, or grown and now in university or living their life, you need to make the deliberate effort towards having date night. Now, what are date night? Date night is basically just like saying one day in the week or one day in the month where you take your wife out as though you were still wooing her in those early days. So you take her out for either for a movie at the cinema, or you take her out for maybe to go out to eat. But then sometimes individual personalities come into these things. Somebody might not want to go out to go and see a movie. Okay, she doesn't like the troubles of getting dressed, going out to go and see a movie. But really, it's actually good. He also wants to see you get dressed, because usually in the morning when everybody's rushing to go to work and stuff like that, he doesn't get to enjoy your beauty or the beauty of the wife and the dressing up and makeup and all those things. But he just wants to also enjoy you, take you out, feel like he's cool or she feel like she's cool, and go to the cinema. But sometimes it just might be that nobody's really up to cinema. What you could do is everybody could sit down on the couch and you guys have fun watching a movie. And now these days you've got Netflix, you've got Amazon, you've got all kinds of media that you can just sit down and enjoy a movie together. While you're watching a movie, you're gisting. Maybe somebody gets up to go get snacks, somebody gets up, get a drink, and somebody, you just serve each other and love up on each other. Such a night is the type that you probably will make arrangements if you stay in, raising children stage of life, to say, okay, make arrangement for a nanny or someone to come take care of the children. But this thing has to be intentional. It is good for you, it is good for her. In such times are when you have the opportunity to discuss even hurts and offenses, and then you discuss finances, you discuss life, you discuss the children, you discuss what is happening. But the thing is, it is intentional, it is planned, and it happens. So now, sometimes, depends on if you are the guy about town or if she's the guy about town. Sometimes the trouble even starts with now, okay, who is going to plan it? If the woman is planning it, she feel, oh, I'm the one that is always pulling. She's the one that is supposed to come take me out and all that. Well, that argument is here and there. I probably would say it doesn't matter as long there's participation. It should be about who is better at what. In my situation, maybe if I'm waiting for my partner to plan date night, it probably might not happen, because I know for me as a person, I can easily, it's something that is fun for me. I can easily make arrangement for the restaurant. I'll check it out or call someone. Let me make arrangement. The best restaurant in town or the new restaurant in town. They will go out. We enjoy a meal, or I could go to. So the person who can plan the date night should plan it. But let everyone participate and enjoy the time, because that's what marriage is for. The guys who are not married, they are mourning at home that they don't have someone to share life with. The ladies who are not married, they're praying and wanting someone to share life with. But the two of you are married, spending time together, but just busy. Spend time together. Because again, before you say Jack Rabbit, say one day, the children are going to grow and leave their house. So what do you do when the children have grown and leave the house? By the time they have left the house, what are you going to do with your life? Then you're going to be looking at your wife. You have never had any plans together. You stop sharing and time. Somebody gave attention to the children or to somebody, or to whatever reason your other person can be feeling sucking or offended, find a new hobby or find a new vocation to engage them and all that. And life is going. And then one day we all get old and we're very strange to each other. And the things that we used to occupy our days and time are no longer there, because they are no longer a necessity anymore. So it is good to intentionally, as a couple, one of the things that works and helps marriages is being intentional about spending time together. Spend time together, plan it. Make it fun, make it worth it. Don't just pull up your jeans and then or maybe what you want to work, you just rush in, and then everybody is rushing going. No, make it a bit more dramatic. Oh, it's our date night out. Then you go to select what are you going to put on. You get home, if it's a pressed an iron shirt or t-shirt, or put on your sneakers, put on a jacket. I mean, in Texas, in Dallas, I went out for dinner one time, and they had a dress code at the restaurant. You can't just wear whatever you like. There was a dress code in the restaurant, and I really loved it. It was really nice. So really, you need to plan it. It shouldn't just be so casual. It can be casual in a way, but I just mean it should be intentionality, but it should be you try to be the bloke for your babe. And it should be not just wife and mother. It should be you try to be a babe for your bloke, for your husband. Kind of spice things up a bit. And sometimes if you really need to sleep out the weekend, sleep out, or maybe send the children away and be alone at home and things like that, these things go a long way in creating memories for your marriage, because marriage is beautiful and is the best thing that can happen